So today, what we are going to show here is an example on how to find the derivative using its definition. But before we move on to the specific example, we have to recall first the definition of the derivative that is given by this formula. F prime of x is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x over h as h approaches 0. So we have to take note of this, that this is the formula for finding the derivative using its definition. So for example, if you are given a function, let's say f of x is equal to 3 over x, and we are asked to find the derivative of the given function f. So find the derivative of the given function. So all we have to do is just to follow this formula. So to answer this problem, we have f prime of x is equal to the limit of f of x plus h. So all we have to do is just to follow this one. F of x over h as h approaches 0. So we have to take note that the formula is our guide. So all we have to do is to follow this one. So limit, what is f of x plus h? This means that the variable x in the given function f will be added by h. So all you have to do, h will be added to this x here. So f of x plus h becomes 3 over x plus h minus f of x. What is f of x here? The f of x is 3 over x. So you just copy 3 over x and follow that there is h here, then as h approaches 0. Now take note that we need to simplify the numerator, and the numerator, the main numerator of this whole expression are also fractions. So in order to combine this one, let us going to follow the rule in subtracting the fractions. So since we have different quantities in the denominator, x plus h and x, all we have to do is to find the LCD. Now the LCD here simply is the product of x plus h and x. So this becomes LCD x plus h times x. So do not forget that there is h here. So this one perform the operation of finding the difference between these two expressions. So this becomes x plus h times x divided by x plus h. The answer would be x. Then this will be multiplied to the numerator 3. So this becomes 3x. Now these expressions will be divided by x here. So since x is common to this expression and this expression, so what is left is x plus h. So x plus h times 3, this becomes 3 times x plus h. Do not forget as h approaches 0. Okay? Now, we need to simplify this whole numerator. This becomes limit 3x minus 3x minus 3h over. So since multiplication is commutative, so since for me it is good to see that x will be here, so I will write x instead of here in this side, x plus h. And since this expression is divided by h, so the rule of fraction is to multiply this one by its reciprocal, because we are dividing this expression by h. So we need to multiply this one by its reciprocal h. So what is the reciprocal of h? Is 1 over h. So this is the new expression as h approaches 0. Okay? Now take note that 3x minus 3x, this will be 0. So this becomes limit of negative 3h over x times x plus h, and there is still h here, so as h approaches 0. Now since we have h common variable here is h, and there is h also here, so that means this is equal to 1. So this is 1. So the new expression becomes limit of negative 3 over x times quantity of x plus h as h approaches 0. So when we discuss the concept of limit, all we have to do is to get the limit of the numerator and also the limit of the denominator. So the rule says that the limit of the constant is constant, so this becomes negative 3, and the limit of this expression as h approaches 0, this will become 0, so this becomes x squared. In other words, the derivative of the given function 3 over x is this one, which is negative 3 over x squared. So this is now the derivative of the given function 3 over x. So this is the derivative of the given function 3 over h. Now specifically, if there is another problem that asks for a specific derivative at a certain value of x, let's say at x is equal to 2, for example. So what will be the derivative at x is equal to 2? So all we have to do is just to substitute this value to the by the way, this is the slope predictor formula. So this is in order to know the derivative of the given function at x is equal to 2, you need to substitute this one to the slope predictor formula. This is f prime of 2, so we have negative 3 over 2. This is negative 3 over 4. That is f prime of 2. In other words, since the derivative is also interpreted as the slope of the tangent line, so that means this is the slope of the tangent line on the curve 3 over x at a particular point, that is at x is equal to 2. So that's it. This is how to get the derivative of the given function. Again, recall, you need to follow this formula. Okay, this is the formula. So whatever the given function, as long as you know this formula, you will be able to get the derivative of the given function. So in order for me to know whether you really understood my discussion, so I want you to answer this exercise for those who are very interested to answer this specific problem. So we have an exercise, and you can just comment your answers in the comment section, and I will really appreciate it, and also give feedback to your answers. So the exercise is use the definition. So exercise, use the definition to find the derivative of f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, sorry for that. Ax squared plus bx plus c for all, okay, for all x in the domain where a, b, and c are constants not equal to 0. So take note of the problem that A, B, and C, you treat that one as constants not equal to 0. Okay, are you now ready, my viewers? So if you are interested to solve this problem, just comment your answer on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like this video and you really appreciate this one, and I'm hoping that you can also share your knowledge that you got from this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. God bless.